self-educated entrepreneur. And hey folks, it's been a hot minute, and I thank you for hanging out in the channel and waiting for another video upload. I was gonna get one out, can't make excuses, just still doing some research. But wow, driving that bad boy today. We're in Moorhead, Kentucky, hanging out for the night. And I wanted to talk about side hustles, and side hustles like this, the YouTube channel. A lot of people have lost their jobs, and I view them, and they are making a pretty good living on just their YouTube channels, whether it's in finance, economics, and such. So it can be a business if you put your effort and time into it. I've been very thankful to talk to my neighbors and actually about editing and getting that going for them. I've kind of converted over to my editor, a different editor this time, to go faster, to get this stuff out quicker. But anyhow, what we want to talk about is side hustles. Side hustles, if you got a business, a niche that you want to get going on, and I've been talking about this for the last couple of weeks with different people, and I said, you know, if you think you got a little bit of a market where you can put in a few hours a week into it, turn it into a business, use the tax write-offs. And I can't stress that enough. Got to watch where I'm going here, don't trip up. But use the tax codes. I did this year, and I was able to save from paying in the taxes due to some other stuff on a personal level, but it really offset things and helped us out. And you got to really think hard and wide about that. I would suggest that if you're looking at an LLC, to look at there's some companies in Wyoming. I'm using Northwest registered agent, and they've been pretty good getting me all set up and everything I need. But I LLC'd 5 companies, and I'm looking at that 6, and that's where this is going to lead into. So with that, I am very happy what I'm doing. It keeps me busy and stimulated, instead of coming home from driving that and saying I did my work for the week. You know, yeah, I could take up some hobbies. I elect not to. Tag on it. My wife's got medical disabilities, therefore I'm the sole provider income, and I set out to not only better my income, but I also had to make up for her loss of not able to work ever again. Therefore, I left the field that I previously was in, come back to this, but I have turned the corner in 2018, and I said I'm going to make 6 figures a year. I did that by the end of 2018, and I've been doing that from marching forward on. And now that I have, I want to say, incorporated or business myself along with doing this, I keep busy, but I'm not going to ever give up and say look for a grant. You know, my wife and I, in the early days 10 years ago, you know, is there a grant? Is there some way we can get some help? There was not. So I just took the bull by the horns, and this is where I'm at 10 years later. You know, people think I'm nuts for working all the time, but you know what? I've never taken a handout, never taken a hand up, hand down. I haven't acted as the victim, and all I can do is just move forward. And I tell people, don't ever feel sorry for us. We're doing fine. We support each other. We're very positive on the outlook in life. It's frustrating at times, but damn it, you either make the best of you find the positive lining in a negative situation. I said this before in a previous video, and I'll say it again. Always find that silver lining in that negative aspect that you're presented with. And that's what we always do. We have each other's back, and when one of us is down, the other lifts each other, or the other up. So, and that goes along with my children too, when they are in need of conversation and frustration, when they're hitting a bump or a roadblock in their lives. So with that said, the side hustle, now I've already got 5 operating. The 6th one is that power washing that I talked about. If I haven't, yes, I'm looking into a power washing business along with the detailing. Just kind of inspired me to look at another YouTube channel, S.E.E Mowing, S.E.E Power Washing out of Wichita, Kansas. And I've been watching Spencer there for quite a while, and I was very impressed with what he's done. And he gives a good insight of, I want to say this right, and I know hopefully that tithe, and that's like giving back to people or helping them out. And he has really done wonders. And I've talked about this before, being part of a community, being community strong, and giving back to within your community. That's how you build relations. That's how you build and grow your business. But you have to have a cement, a foundation into that community that you're in. That way they get behind you and support you as a business. That's what he's done. He just got an award for all of his contributions and everything he's done to help his community out, helping out people that are unable to keep their yard and lawn up, to just cleaning up their driveway, sidewalks, and what have you. So good inspiration. You got to look at it is not only just what he does, but how he does it, and the angle, and that as a business aspect. So power washing, I'm speccing out a power washer right now. I've got one actually picked out, but talking with I got another detail lined up when I get home, and talking with that gentleman last night, and he was asking about different equipment I had in my detailing. I said it's the next one to be purchased, and I said I just as I build up my capital, I reinvest more into equipment, either with the detailing or going forward with the power washing. But I said I don't want to take out a big loan or hedge against it on the business credit card. I want to be able to maintain the business without being over leveraged financially. He was very impressed with that, and I can't say enough that in business, be patient. Don't expect it. You're going to be in business. I'm in business. Just like when I came out of college and I thought, boy, I went to a D1 school, reinvented a new career, and I thought, yeah, I'm going to be making money hand over fist. And that right there, I'm gonna tell you this right now. I have done bachelor's degree, pre-meds, and gone to school to be a chiropractor. I wasn't able to finish due to, like I said in previous, for personal reasons. But with my bachelor's degree, working and driving that, between healthcare and working at 10 years in healthcare and 20 years of that, I'm making 2.5 times more annually driving truck than I was in healthcare. Benefits are better work environment. I'm going to tell you that I've just had a better experience being in this truck than being in healthcare, flat out. But that was just a tail on a kite there. But power washer, I got that as soon as, I want to say I'm probably about 2 to 3 details away. We'll pull the trigger on that. I just played around with the turbo nozzle on my smaller power washer. You definitely can tell you need a big boy power washer to really get the kick on it. It does all right, but it won't do the job for doing sidewalks and driveway for the equipment I have. The equipment I have is made and spec specifically for detailing. I don't need 36 to 4,200 pounds of pressure to blast on a nice car. I'm going to be having a lot of insurance claims. But the power washers I have are in the pressure ranges I need them to do what I need to do there. So the big boy will be coming soon. I'm hoping in a month or two we'll have that. I want to say by June 1st, actually, because I don't want to pass up the summer. Now that I got the equipment, the hoses, and the accessories for it picked out, the next thing is how do I launch it? And what the main thing I don't have done on my business side is my website for my detailing. I got to get around to that. It's time. Between this, my businesses, and the helping with my wife, caring for my wife, and balancing that family time with her, and giving time for my kids, I'm going 7 days a week. I wouldn't have it any other way. I think people, when they see me and they see how much I do, and many people in my shoes, I've got a business, I want to say partner, but a business friend, Rich, who he's killing it just like me. And he and I just can sit and click, and we just have the same work ethics. And that's the kind of people I need to get ingrained with. So, but I am going to get the Google business page. As soon as I got the equipment in hand, then I'm going to launch my Google business page. And then I got to get either I got to get a day or two to sit down for the websites, or I'm just going to have to delegate it to an outside source. So I definitely need to get the websites up, linked to my Google business pages. The Google business page does work. It is a blessing. That's where I've been getting over 50% of my detail customers and traffic. So with that, the next thing is we are still looking for a bigger shop. I am looking outside of my area, because where I'm at is high taxes and pretty expensive. So we're definitely looking, let's just say we put the borders down and just said, let's just go and see what we can find, whether it's close by or an hour or two away. Definitely I need a shop or a bigger place, homestead, where I can have a shop there on site. So it's a lot of moving pieces, but again, being patient as you navigate through each aspect. It's something that I have built myself up since 2018, when I hit that, I want to say 2017, 2018, getting myself built up. That was Tony Robbins, Bob Proctor. Tony Robbins really inspired me, got me going. And it's the one thing about Tony Robbins was, if you're going at something to get to be successful at, a business or something, and you go at it and it don't work, go at it again, but at a different approach. Don't keep approaching it the same way each time, because if it's not working, try it, go at it, but go at it differently. But never give up. Don't stop. Keep going at it. And that's, again, like I said, just keep going at it. And people talk about just get your grind on, but you just have to have that business mindset. You got to know where the tools are to get in there and get yourself marketed out. That's the big thing. Is I've got a guy, Joe, that does my marketing, different I want to say images and logos and branding, letting him handle that. At some point you really got to start finding the right people to get things delegated out, so you can just climb that stairs and just keep moving forward. So anyhow, power washer should be coming soon. We are going to launch that business this year, and I'm just keeping an eye on the markets. I want to see where things are. I'm really watching the economic channels, financial channels. I am not watching no TV mainstream media whatsoever. I want to see what other smarter people are that aren't involved or employed by the government. I just want to see how things are looking, because I want to be smart, and I just don't want to get, as I told the guy, I don't want to get over leveraged in this economy right now. I want to own everything, and if I got to do it little by little, then that's what we'll do. But eventually, like I said, then we can just expand our profits that way. So I am going to reach out to that Spencer at S.E.E Mowing, S.E.E Power Washing, because there's a few things I need to ask him, and business wise, and congratulate him. I think he's a cool cat to watch. I really like watching stuff on YouTube that you know, and when I look at it, it's not so much for entertainment as with him, it'd be, what's he doing business wise? You know, how is he approaching all this? What's he doing to expand his business? And that's what you got to do. You got to start getting into that mindset and dissecting things and looking at things like that, especially when you're starting to turn your side hustle into a business. You got to put the effort. You can't just say, I'm tired today. You got to put a little effort into it each and every day. It may be half hour, it may be a whole day, but you got to keep going on it if you want to get it built. Otherwise, if you just give up, you're always going to give up. Once you built, I mean, I'm already seeing, I'm 5 months in since I LLC'd everything, and I'm seeing traction. I'm seeing you know, slowly. It's not, you know, I could be bigger if I had more time on these YouTube channels, but I'm also balancing a lot of physical work, family stuff. So there's just too many moving pieces. So there's just more than just a YouTube. The YouTube, though, has been a blessing on the detail side for the fact that I've been able to use that for people that want to see my work that I do, and able to send them a link, refer them to that, and then they can see my work. I don't have to just send them pictures, so they can see it start to finish, and I like that already. So until next time, folks, stay safe, continue educating yourself. Self-educated entrepreneur.